has now been more than 3 weeks since Israeli security forces launched this operation. While we're inside, we understand that we are more or less 10 minutes from the big Israeli cities. There's no details to put aside for the IDF, especially after 7th of October. They need to stop as quick as possible terror, not to enter into Israeli cities and communities. Initially focused on Jenin, the operation has since expanded to other areas in the Jordan Valley.
A fight between lions and rats. That's the fight what we are dealing in. A terrorist who is finding themselves hiding in a place where kids are born. They are not cats and not dogs. They are rats. This is what they are doing.
Our patience has its limits, declared an officer from the IDF Central Command. The mission of these soldiers is not only to stop the wave of terror, but more importantly, to prevent it from returning, whether through traditional terrorist organizations or newly formed battalions.
That's exactly what we are trying to do here. The end game of this operation is that there is no Jenin Brigade and there is no ability to carry out terror attacks from this place.
His border guard officer has also a clear message.
Our approach is unequivocal. We eliminate the threat at its root. Things will not return to how they were, not going back, and we will stay here as long as it takes until the threat is completely removed. That is our mission.
He also shared that this operation is deeply personal to him.
This mission speaks to me on a personal level because I lost a dear soldier. If you remember the incident where a Panther unit approached the cell, it happened right here, on this very slope. Just a week ago, a Haruv patrol searched inside the refugee camp and found her belongings: wallet, visa, ID cards, and cell phone.
The 2 officers then take us inside a mosque that were used as a shooting range by terrorists. This kind of casing shells from M16 were used by terrorists from inside the mosque to shoot wherever the IDF or Border Patrol unit were entering inside the camp. As you can see, now I'm gonna take it out and my cameraman will see exactly where they were shooting to all the vehicles that were entering inside the camp, and you can see all the impacts into the walls just down below. In the mosque basement, the contrast is striking. This is where the terrorists trained to improve their shooting. The walls are riddled with bullet holes, spent shell casings cover the floor, and sandbags, used as makeshift tripods, remain in place once aimed at Israeli security forces vehicles.
We are using aerial support. It's not a secret. But again, also the use of aerial attacks is pinpointed only to specific targets.
We really try not to let anyone get hurt for no reason. It's forbidden, and it's our duty to protect them too. The armed men don't give them a choice. They explain to each other that they enter the mosque and go to an UNRWA school. These are the places they use the most and also inside the population.
This is the result of explosive laboratories, firing positions, and military engineering operations to neutralize IEDs hidden beneath the asphalt. Just above us, there is a mosque, and they were ambushing all the security forces that were operating here. And behind us, behind our cameraman, you can see a camera that was filming all the scene above and around. And more than that, there were 2 tunnels that were crossing from the mosque till here. They knew exactly how to run away and how to escape all the security forces. We will stay as long as it takes, declared Defense Minister Israel Katz. Once we arrive above this refugee camp of Jenin, we can hear clearly some gunshot. These fighters from the Border Patrol and IDF security forces are here to protect us. This is the way we understand this is not a sterile area.
We are in a completely war zone.
Jenin was once a thriving city. Now, this is what remains after terrorists took control.